Michael fell fighting in the Second Lebanon War in 2006.
10 years later, you're here, and every year you guys come here. There's the Memorial Day, and then the day of his passing. What is this day, this special, unique day when you see people from all walks of life coming here?
The feelings today are more of, it's pretty much, first of all, today is not any different than 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I actually had not known that my friend died fighting. I was fighting myself, only found out a while later. But in the 10 years that have passed, I've obviously also finished my Army service and have grown up a little bit, and we've created the organization in his memory. The one beautiful thing about our Herzl, besides the fact that our Herzl is you think of a cemetery as a place of death. You think of a place where people finish their lives. When the people that are all buried here for almost entirely are all young people whose lives ended very early, yet they ended in a very meaningful way, and that nothing ended though. When soldiers die, we say they fell. We don't say they died, we don't say they were killed, we say they fell. They fell. When you fall, the next thing is you get up and you start going again. When you die, that's pretty much the end of your physical existence in the world. But falling is the first step to getting back up. Every soldier that fell, that's buried here, there's families and there's friends that have taken their dedication and their love for the people of Israel and the state of Israel, and they've got him back up, and they've continued it. Michael is alive and kicking. Yes, he may be dead, but the people he's inspired and the legacy he's left behind has given life to so many others.
By the way, the fact that he was buried here, was that an issue?
Michael made it very clear to his parents before, from the first time he was in the Army, when he first joined, that if God forbid he should ever die in the Army, his place is on Har Herzl amongst his other brothers and sisters who fell in battle. I know from after the fact that his parents had a little bit of a dilemma, whether they wanted him close by so that they can visit him on a regular basis, or to bury him in Israel so that all of Am Yisrael can come visit him on a regular basis. And I don't think that decision was very difficult for them of where his rightful place is.
So a few words really about the activity and his memory and in light of his legacy.
So Michael Levine, like myself, was a lone soldier. And when we were in the Army, a lone soldier meant that you actually were kind of alone. You were surrounded by your family, by the Jewish people, but there was always this disconnect with the people around you of what was so much different or harder for you when you're home on the weekend. And he would tell us, his friends, that when he gets out of the Army, he's going to create an organization or a group of people, and that we're going to make everything different, and that we're going to fix the situation. It's absurd that we're a group of Jews and we're in Israel and we're at home, yet we're alone. It didn't make any sense to him. Michael fell fighting in the Second Lebanon War, and it took his friends, till we finished our Army service and we figured things out. We created an organization in his memory to do exactly that. The Lone Soldier Center today is the family for lone soldiers. Everything. We take care of meals and food and furniture and apartments and adopted families, to being there at every ceremony that your family can't make it to helping you after you finish your Army service to figure out how to get back into being a civilian and where to live and how to make money and where to go to school, and then to connect to each other. That's what families do best, is they hang out together and have a good time. Today is Yom HaZikaron, and today we mourn those that we lost, but their sacrifice is what allowed us to be here today, and we go straight into Yom HaAtzmaut tonight. And tomorrow we have a barbecue for over 1,500 lone soldiers, both in Jerusalem and Tel Aviv. It's just a group of people who really understand what it means to sacrifice and to give for the nation. The people coming together and celebrating what it is that we're sacrificing and what we're volunteering for.